Deity did not pay me for this review. I received a singular XLR to LEMO cable from them so I could use this unit properly. Otherwise, I bought everything else with my own money. They will not get to see this review before it's released, and no money exchanged hands. Thank you very much. What's up, everybody? Chase Stine from MixWest Media here. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, something I've never done before. We're going to be doing a gear review of the Deity DLTX. The Deity DLTX is a wireless UHF transmitter that is compatible with the Deity Theos ecosystem. It's kind of like the counterpart to the DBTX, which is the transmitter that comes with that kit. However, the big difference between these two, right on the top here, that is a 3-pin LEMO input as opposed to that 3.5mm jack you'll find on the other units. And there's a lot of reasons why they decided to go this route. Let's take a look at that. While the 3.5mm connection that the DBTX has is pretty standard, but also very robust, it's not quite as robust as a 3-pin LEMO input. And what this 3-pin LEMO ultimately allows this transmitter to do is not only use lavalier microphones that use 5-volt or 3-volt power, but it can also provide 48-volt phantom power, so you're able to use full-size microphones, like a wireless boom mic. We're gonna go ahead and give you a few audio examples of what a lavalier and a boom mic sound like when they're transmitted wirelessly via the Deity DLTX.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
As you can hear from those samples, we are getting a rich, full digital signal from the wireless transmitter. Now, Deity actually had a firmware update recently that fixed a few high-end distortion problems when it comes to the higher frequencies that it was transmitting. Those were apparent in the DBTX. Those have been corrected. So the audio that you're getting from these wirelessly are fantastic, some of the best you can get out of a prosumer wireless. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our distance test, and I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised what this can do on a boom pole as well as a lavalier pack. What do you say you keep on stepping? Just
here we go.
Straight that way.
All right, so I'm at the bag, and here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 330.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Stop
3,
there.
4. I'm at 334 right now.
Okay. If we still get a good signal, move that thing around and keep talking a little bit. And turn around.
All right, so 334, facing you now.
Yeah, this is probably the limit of what I would feel comfortable with, like, actually using for a professional job, but I want to go all the way until this thing completely drops out.
Let's drop her out then.
All right, let's keep her going. We were at 34.
All right, 335, 36, 37, 38, 340, 42, 44. 10.
Oh, you're dropping out, but I can still kind of. Yep, there it is. You're out of range. Oh, 420, I can't hear anything. All right, let's go to another key feature about not only the DLTX, but the Theos line as a whole. These transmitters have built-in recording. That is right, you can put a micro SD card into a slot under the batteries that allows you to record both in 24-bit with an analog limiter built in, as well as 32-bit float audio. So no matter what, you really do have safeguards against peaking and distortion with these packs. As you could tell from these tests, I had to work very hard to distort that audio when the analog limiter was turned on. I'll keep talking loud, 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 loud.
Wow. Took a lot to get that limiter messed up. And talking loudly, trying to get it up past those peak levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing?
I sounded like an opera singer on meth.
Oh, so like
I was Figaro Fing, Figaro Fa.
the guy from NoFX?
All right, we've seen all of these features before built into the DBTX. What is the biggest differentiator between these two? This particular unit is able to transmit and record in 48 volt phantom power mode. That's right, even in America for international crews traveling here. Now that feature is something that very few brands have the capability of doing, and at this price point, it's even more impressive. The reason we can't do that over here in America is because of a patent held by Zaxcom. So you're completely safe if you do buy this international unit and come to America. Transmitting and recording is completely on the table. And I've done it for several jobs I've had over the past few weeks, and it is reliable. The sound quality, amazing. The connection, solid. And the battery life. I run this off of 2 lithium AA batteries, and it got me around 6 to 8 hours depending on the temperature outside. I live in the Midwest, it gets cold out here, people. Which is super impressive because I was recording internally the whole time. So not only is it transmitting, it is recording. Mind blown. So what are the cons? I've spent all this time talking about everything I loved about this unit. There's just really not a lot to dislike about it. If I had to be nitpicky, the one thing I miss most is there's no headphone jack. The Deity DLTXs all had headphone jacks, so you could just preview the audio, make sure the mic is working right. If there was any sort of problem with the wire, you'd know right then and there. They took it off of this unit, and I can understand why. Most likely to put in the 48 phantom power mode that comes with it now. Whatever the case may be, I desperately miss that. I'm no longer able to just test out my 3-pin Limo mics that I solder. Yes, I solder my own mics. The only other downside about this unit is its availability. Unfortunately, this is not distributed in North America for some reason that Deity has not formally disclosed. However, you are able to still purchase it. All the other international vendors outside of North America, that includes Mexico and Canada. But like I said, I purchased this unit from ProSound Europe. They had it shipped out 2 days after I ordered it, and it arrived within the next week. So they are quick about it. It's gonna cost you a little bit extra, but you still can get these in America. But those cons weren't deal breakers for me. And if they're not deal breakers for you, I can officially tell you this is my favorite piece of audio gear going into 2025. I highly recommend any of Deity's products that are coming out, especially the Theos ecosystem. There are more products lined up. They have the DXTX, which is an XLR version of this transmitter. It'll also transmit and record. It has the analog limiter. It has the 32-bit float recording in it. It is a phenomenal looking product that I cannot wait to get my hands on. Beyond that, even more. Andrew, send me the D4RX, I swear to God. So in summary, what do I think of the Deity DLTX? I think that not only is Deity providing some of the best value to prosumer wireless, I think it's also providing some of the best quality in this realm. I think it can punch well above its weight class, up with Electrosonics, up with the Wizicoms of the world. It is that robust. And its 48 volt record and transmit feature puts it well above the cut of the rest. But anyways, like I said, my favorite piece of gear going into 2025, and I cannot wait to see what Deity does in the future. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, go to the website, check out the Facebook page, all that good nonsense. Click any of the links below. I'm out.